So today we are going to be working on some lower back stretches that you can do in a bed or on a mat. We will be utilizing a yoga strap, a belt. As you can see here, I got a makeshift strap. I have a rope. So wherever you have, this will help guide you through some of the stretches. Of course, if you don't have a rope, a strap, a belt, you can even use a band. Then of course don't worry about it, and you can just kind of sit those exercises out. But these kind of will help if you feel like you have this equipment with you. Again, these are very simple stretches. You can do them in the morning before you get out of the bed. You can do them at night before you go to sleep, or as you see today, I'm going to be doing them on a yoga mat. So very helpful to kind of ease any lower back pain that you may be having. All right, so we're going to start by getting down on our mat or bed or wherever you're going to practice these stretches at. I'm going to take my strap and I'm going to put it right next to me so I can easily grab it as we go through the stretches. And what you're going to do, you're going to place both feet flat on your bed or your mat, and I want you to slowly lower back. So once you lower back, remember when we do these stretches, make sure that nothing is sharp, painful, stabbing pain or anything like that. If you feel a sharp stabbing pain, that is not normal. And if you have a very nagging discomfort at any time, then of course you can sit that stretch out. So slowly lower back. So when you lower back, you want your shoulders, your neck, and your head firmly on your mat or your bed. We're gonna start with a single knee to chest. So we're just gonna pull our right knee into our chest. We can grab onto the back of our thigh or we can grab onto our shin. And as we pull that knee into your chest, you're gonna feel that nice stretch, maybe your hamstring, maybe your glute, and your lower back, and just pull that knee in and just breathe in and exhale out. Good, deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale out, holding that stretch. All right, let's go ahead and switch. We're gonna pull the opposite knee into the chest. Again, grabbing onto the shin or grabbing onto the back of the thigh. Just hugging that knee into your body and hold. As you can notice, I have the opposite knee bent with my foot flat. You can make this exercise harder if you straighten that opposite leg. That'll give you a little bit more of a stretch, but of course, if you're not ready for that yet, then you just make sure that that opposite foot is flat and your knee is up. So either way, just pull it in. Remember, breathing in and exhaling out. Deep breath in, exhale out. All right, now we're gonna pull both knees into the chest. So this is the double knee stretch. So double knee to chest, grabbing onto the back of the thighs or grabbing onto the shins. And just pulling, hugging those knees into your body, making sure that your shoulders, neck, and your head are flat on your mat, and hold. All right, place both feet flat on your mat. Now, we're gonna do a supine stretch lying spinal twist, and that just means we're just taking our knees side to side. So what I want you to do is just slowly drop your knees to the right side. Let both knees fall to the right, keeping your shoulders, your neck, and your head flat on the mat. Try to not let those shoulders come up. And if you want, you can take your arms out to the side like the letter T and just hold. Good, hold that stretch. Breathing in, exhaling out. Now take a deep breath in through your nose, bring those knees back to the center. And now you're gonna drop them to the opposite side. Good, and just let those knees fall to the side. Again, make sure that your shoulders don't come up. My shoulders, my neck, and my head are firmly on the mat or the bed. And really feeling that stretch in your lower back. Very good. Now bring those knees back to the center. Now we're going to do a figure 4 stretch. So we're going to start. We're going to take our right ankle across our left knee. So again, looks like a figure 4. So the right knee is out to the side and our ankle is across the knee. And when we do that, we start to feel that in our hips and our glutes. So this is level 1 of the stretch. If you would like to increase your stretch, and if you feel comfortable, again, this is level 2. If you feel fine here, then I want you to stay here. But if you can and you would like to, you're going to reach and grab the back of the opposite thigh and pull that knee in. So that'll give you a little bit more of a stretch. And as you pull, hug that knee in, you really feel that in the glute, the hamstring, and the lower back. Your hips too. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And slowly bring that foot uncross, and we'll do that same thing on the other side. So now we're going to take our left ankle across our right knee with the left knee pointing out to the side, and you're going to feel that stretch, your hip, your glute, maybe your hamstring, your lower back. Remember, this is level 1 of the stretch. If this is comfortable for you and you feel that stretch, then by all means stay here. If you would like to increase that stretch, remember, reach back, grab the opposite back of the thigh, and pull that knee in. Breathing in and exhaling out. And relax. Good job. Go ahead and uncross. Ooh, so you should feel a little bit looser. Maybe you feel a little bit better in your back. So next we're going to utilize the strap. Again, if you don't have a strap, a belt, a rope, then you can just skip over these next exercises. But this is going to work on stretching the back of the leg, the hamstring. And a lot of times when our hamstrings are really tight, that can contribute to lower back pain. So I'm going to reach that I have my strap or my rope right next to me. And I'm just going to grab it, and I'm going to kind of bend it in half. And I'm just going to place the bottom of the strap against the bottom of my right foot. So right underneath the arch of the foot, and bring that leg straight up. Good. So you want your foot is flexed. You're pressing your heels up toward the ceiling. Your toes are slowly coming back towards you. And you can hold on to the strap with both hands and just pull that knee in. Pull the knee in toward your chest. Pull the leg in as far as you feel comfortable. And you'll really feel that from the back of the thigh to the back of the knee. And the more you press your heel up toward the ceiling, you'll feel that in the calf as well. Hold that stretch. Breathing in, exhaling out. It should not be sharp stabbing pain. If you feel it's sharp stabbing pain, then just ease back just a little bit. So you want to try to get your leg as straight as you feel comfortable. So it's not about how high you get your leg at this point. It's just keeping that leg straight and feeling that stretch. Now, so my strap is underneath my right foot, right underneath the arch. I'm going to switch both handles of the strap to my right hand. And with my right hand, I'm just going to guide that leg out to the side. So as I guide that leg out, I'm holding my right hand, just kind of not letting it go too far, so that I just feel that nice stretch. This time I feel it a little bit in my inner thigh. Just holding that. Remember, your shoulders, your neck, and your head are relaxed down. You don't want them to come off your bed or your mat. Now I'm going to straighten the opposite leg. I'm going to straighten my left leg. And I'm going to switch the strap to my left hand and just bring it across my body. So it goes across the left leg, the right leg goes across the left. And now I'm feeling that in my outer thigh, my hamstring, my hip, and my strap is in my left hand now. Your right hand, you can rest it on your hip, or you can bring it down to the side and hold. And release. Good job. All right, so now we're going to do all that on the other side. All right, so maybe readjust yourselves, make sure your shoulders, your neck, and your head is down. Now we're going to take our strap and we're going to place it on the bottom of the left foot. So remember, right underneath the middle, my strap or my rope is in half. And I'm going to pull my leg toward my face. So remember, back of the thigh, back of the knee is where I should feel it. As I flex my heel up toward the ceiling, toes come back towards my face. My strap is in both hands and I'm pulling it in. Keep my shoulders and my neck and my head down, always breathing in and exhaling out. Now I'm going to switch my strap only to my left hand and I let that left leg glide out to the side. controlling it, only going to where I feel comfortable, and holding. Feeling that in my inner thigh again. Now slowly come back up to center. Now we're going to straighten that opposite leg, which is the right. We're going to switch the strap just to my right hand and let it go to the side. Breathing in and exhaling out. Come back in and take the strap or the rope from underneath your foot. Oh, very good. So that really feel the stretch in the back of the leg, the hamstrings, loosening up that lower back. So now we're going to take our time and we're going to slowly make our way up to a kind of seated position. So I want you to take your time and I want you to just drop your knees down to the right side. Once you drop your knees down to the right, just turn your body over to the right so that you're lying on your right side. You're going to use your opposite hand, your left, and you're going to slowly push up. And good, so that you really want to take your time when it's getting up, because when you're getting up, you don't want to get up too fast because you could get lightheaded or dizzy. So that's just an easy way, simple, kind of slowly progress yourself up. So from this position, we're just going to get into a all fours position. So you're going to get into all fours on your bed or your mat. When you get into your all fours position, you want your knees directly underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders. We're going to go into a child's pose position. And I do have a couple variations for this. So for your child's pose position, you're going to bring your hands forward and you're going to drop your hips back to your heels. You're going to drop your head down in between your arms. And you're going to reach your fingers as far forward as you can, holding that stretch. So you're going to feel this in your lower back. Now, variations, because that may not feel comfortable for you. So if you can't bring your knees together, you can do a wide leg child's pose where you take your knees apart and then you reach back. So now I'm just dropping my belly, dropping my torso in between my legs. So now my legs are wide. So that's a variation if you can't do your knees together. Same thing, pressing your hips back towards your heels, reaching your fingertips far forward and dropping your head down in between your arms. And then the last variation, if it's too hard for you to reach your hands forward, you can stack your fists on top of each other. So stack one, make a fist with both hands, stack one on top of the other, and then just rest your forehead on top of your fist. And slowly come up. So that was your variations on child's pose. So remember, the hardest one is just taking your hips straight back, keeping your knees slightly together. A little bit easier, taking your knees wide, but still reaching your hands forward. And then you can also stack your fists on top of each other. And that's it. So those are some really simple, easy lower back stretches you can do. Won't take you more than 10 minutes. If you do this video a couple times, you'll probably memorize them and you can go through that. Remember, you can do them in the morning when you wake up. You can do them at night before you go to bed, but hopefully that will help ease some of your lower back pain. Remember, if it hurts, don't do it. If something is sharp, stabbing, painful, then you definitely want to sit those exercises out. And that's it. Thank you for watching.